You are listening to the Lady K Show. Everything in health, wealth, and the in-between. Success tips, relationships, health, wellness, entrepreneurship, business insights, leadership, current events. All these things you can find and more on the Lady K Show. Welcome to the Lady K Show, and on today's show, I'm talking to Eric Brasley here, and he is actually a web entrepreneur, IT manager, and voiceover artist. Eric is actually a California native, and he's a graduate from Cal, Berkeley, and UCLA. His professional studies has led him into African-American authors and books of soul. He's an IT manager, just a phenomenal individual. He's a voiceover artist. Just so super excited to have him on the show with us again this week. Eric, thank you for being here.
Carissa, you got me blushing all over again. I thought last time was icing on the cake, but now you've got me blushing here. I don't know if I'll be able to go on. You got me nervous now.
I'm sure you'll do fine. Well, I mean, you have such an impressive resume here. I mean, things that you've done. I mean, you've participated in book fairs and the Lamar Park Book Fair as well, and you know, African American librarians. I mean, you've done a lot. You know, supporting and recruitment of other professionals in the African American library system. You know, that's pretty awesome. I don't even know how you got involved. And that, I mean, that's a very unique interest. I mean, did you have a deep rooted interest in African American studies, or where did this come about? What side of you is this?
Oh, well, you know, the funny thing is that I think it's just about the exposure. We talked about this last time. When I went to Berkeley, I was exposed to all the educational opportunities, to reading, to enhancing what I was doing in education. But, you know, there were certain people there at Berkeley that, you know, gave me the opportunity that I met with the faculty, I met with my instructors, I met with my TAs just to make sure I had the understanding. And it was great talking with them. And even when I was at UCLA, I did the same thing. And you know, in reaching out and talking with people, they said, oh, well, you should meet with such and such, and I should meet with that other person. And in doing those things, it was phenomenal because the ability to start, you know, talking with other people and sharing ideas was something that gave me an opportunity to make my educational experience that much more. And, you know, the funny thing is like people started to say, well, could you help us in terms of recruitment to the profession, or could you help us in doing this book fair? And I was amazed that they were asking me because, yes, I had my ideas in terms of how things should be done or work, but they wanted to hear me talk to other authors or talk to potential students, and I was happy to do it. I'm not that great of a lover of talking, but when you put a mic in front of me or put me in front of a group of people, all of a sudden a new light turns on and I'm ready to share my thoughts, or especially like at the book fairs that I've attended, I'm ready to help the authors to make sure that their experience is going to be as great and fun as anything that they've ever experienced. So I'm just happy with, I've been given an opportunity, I've been able to share with other people, and it's just continued just to motivate me and push me and continue to do that.
Now, how has America changed in the last 10 years, would you say?
Technically speaking, entertainment-wise, you know, I'm covering things in terms of voiceovers and IT and my own books of soul with African-American authors. I can give you the whole essay or the encyclopedia, or I can tell you something specific. What would you be interested in?
You just tell me just what, I mean, just your thoughts. I mean, I know the people just want to know who you are.
Oh, okay. In terms of my life and the last 10 years, especially, you know, being an American living here in California, I think that we have just probably witnessed the Obama administration and in terms of, its impact in terms of saying, hey, we have access to government, I think our notion of what government is and our participation in it has changed radically. Before it was the government. And I think now we're beginning to see that we have an opportunity to participate in the government and seeing what our vote, what our participation really means is being part of that. And I think it influences a lot of things in terms of how we look at IT, how we look at entertainment, and how we even look at books. That, the idea that, one person can be a figurehead is great, but, the other side of it is that we see so many of these people that have ideas that could be shared with other people. When I think of what's going on with IT, there's been such an exposure to people in terms of, video games and cell phones, excuse me, and what's taking place with all the new technology as it gets lighter, smaller, faster.